Welcome to subramani.com. I'm taking a very controversial subject today. It's called the housing interest tax deduction. How many of you have been told by people around you, including your parents, colleagues, chartered accountant, that you should buy a house because you get a tax deduction, right? Many of us have been told this. And one more thing is, earlier it used to be considered to be brilliant negative gearing. Yes, it worked for some people, but it's not always working. But anyway, now with the cap of 2 lakhs of interest deduction, is it worthwhile? I know it may sound sacrilegious, but the housing loan mortgage is the most overrated tax strategy in existence. If your chartered accountant tells you that, it is time that you change your chartered accountant, not your strategy, right? So, lot of homeowners will come and boast that how much money they saved with their mortgage. But coming to think of it, assuming you're in the 30% tax bracket, each rupee that you spend is going to save you 30 paise. Let me repeat, each rupee that you spend is going to save you 30 paise. Now, can you go and tell a businessman, boss, ये 1 लाख रुपए का चेक दे दो, आपका टैक्स बच जाएगा? Will a businessman give you a check of rupees 1 lakh to save 30,000 rupees? He'll ask, what am I getting for this 1 lakh, right? So what you are getting as a tax deduction is not important. What you are buying for that 1 lakh is important, right? This is very basic. So don't even think of buying a house because you're getting tax deduction. It's the most overrated tax strategy. Earlier, people used to get 20-30 lakhs as deduction. That was a completely different strategy. Today, this strategy makes no sense at all. When you're getting higher amount of tax deduction, you were doing negative gearing, you were trying to come down to a different tax bracket, you were trying to save surcharge on income tax. That is different. This is different, so it doesn't work. Also, please understand there is something which is deduction and something which is an expense write-off. For example, you put money in PPF, right, or in your own pension, voluntary provident fund. You get 1.5 lakhs tax deduction, right? That money is good money because that money comes back to you. You get a tax deduction and the money comes back to you. The interest that you pay on your housing loan is expense write-off. Expense write-off is always a tax deduction. That does not mean anything to you because it anyway takes away 1 rupee to give you a 30 paise tax benefit. It is not worth it. So sit down and do your calculation, see how much goes towards tax, how much goes towards interest. It's not worth it, especially not in a country where you may not be building up equity in what you're buying. Suppose your house is appreciating only at 2% a year and you're paying 10% interest on the bank loan that you've taken. Assume for a minute I go with you and say, okay, you're saving 30% tax. You're still paying 7% to buy an asset which is appreciating at 2%. Does it make sense? No, not at all. Does it make sense for you to live in the house because you have bought it? No, not at all. Renting in India is still cheap. It may be psychological that people feel apna ghar hona chahiye. Don't make it an obsession. There are more landlords looking for tenants than tenants looking for landlords. Believe me, I've been on both sides. 15 years I've lived in a house which was on rent where the landlord was very upset that I was leaving. He never even asked me to leave. When I was leaving, he said, oh, I thought you'll stay for 3-4 years more because your daughter is not finished school. I said, yeah, that was an obsession, but I've shifted to a house which is near the school. So when I shifted, the landlord was upset, not me. My decision to buy a house is a terrible decision financially speaking. I didn't need this house, but that's a different topic. We will talk about it separately. So it doesn't make sense. So getting interest as a tax deduction and therefore to buy a house is as stupid as saying, give me a check and I will reduce your income tax. Fair enough. It's like equivalent to going to tell your boss, 20 lakhs, my salary is too high, I'm having to pay too much tax. Please reduce my salary to 15 lakhs, I will pay less tax. It is exactly the same. Why is this obsession? Because they've created a structure by which everybody is encouraged to buy a house, then there will be more employment, etc., etc. All that is fine. Let the macro be in its place. But for you, buying a house makes no sense. Buying a house just because you're getting a tax deduction makes even less sense. So what should you do? Well, as long as your parents staying with your parents, that's fine. The minute you get out of your parents' house and you're, let's say, about to get married, you need a house. Yes, take a house on rent. It could be a 1 BHK in a place where you don't care whether schooling is available. Fast forward to 5 years, you now have a kid and you need the kid to go to a good school. So now you need a house in a place which is at least a 2 BHK. In case your parents are visiting you or your friends are visiting you, you need a spare bedroom. So you need a 2 BHK. Yes, cut forward to another 10-15 years, you've got 2 children, 1 boy, 1 girl, so you're not keen that they should share the room. So maybe you need 3 rooms, and if you want a guest bedroom, so you need 4 bedrooms. That is the peak housing requirement. Take a house of 4 bedroom or 3 bedroom in a location that you like, and that's it. After that, you can always buy a house in a senior citizen home by the time you're 70, and then you move into geriatric care where you don't really care who owns the place, right? So don't make housing an obsession. Make retirement an obsession. Try to put together a decent sum of corpus for yourself. That is more important. Don't believe this घर खरीदेगा तो tax deduction मिलेगा. Don't make it an obsession. The tax deduction is not worth it. Remember, you're paying 1 rupee to save 30 paise. To nobody it makes sense. To a businessman it doesn't make sense. If you think to you it makes sense that you go and tell your boss that please cut my salary, it is the same equivalent. Please visit subramani.com, the website, and look for articles like this article is something called housing interest tax deduction. Many people have read it. Upwards of 7,000-8,000 people have read it. 40 people have commented on it. So please go read and comment on it. Thank you.